Hello guys, my name is Anna and I'm from Ukraine, and I vlog daily to keep you updated on the real-life situation in my country as this awful war with Russia continues. But also I'm sure that through my videos you will be able to witness our victory, and the sooner the better. Today was the day that Russian orcs like to organize us, and it was totally interrupted by a series of missile attacks. And I was traveling between regions from Volyn to Lviv region, and I was able to see how differently it is announced. Like radio station interrupt their broadcast and inform you about the danger, and in each region they do it their own way. And in Lviv region they are very detailed. They give you so many pieces of advice, including like turn off your gas stoves, call your neighbors, especially elderly neighbors, help them to evacuate, and so on and so forth. In my region it is much shorter, so I think it's kind of interesting how you discover Ukraine, and the attitude people have in each region can be slightly different. Well, tomorrow we might have a short tour to a small and beautiful town, but today I want to speak about this missile attack and Romania and Moldova. In general, orcs have shot like 61 missiles in the direction of Ukraine, and 61 of them were stopped by Ukrainian air defense. And I think that this is a very good result, which demonstrates that with each orc attack we become more and more professional in protecting ourselves. They managed to destroy, it seems to me, 4 infrastructure objects, and 2 workers of these infrastructure objects were injured. But in general, no serious damages, no victims. And this is good. And it also shows that Russians are losing quality in the way they target these missiles, but they continue being terrorists, because the idea is to destroy infrastructure, to destroy civilian houses, to kill children, to kill women, to kill people just because they are Ukrainians. And this is nothing different than a terrorism. But there is one thing that I want to discuss, and I'm really interested in your attitude towards this. Well, we know that Russians purposefully targeted a couple of missiles to Ukraine, but they were flying over the territory of Romania and Moldova. So these missiles were crossing the air territory above 2 of these countries. And Romania is a member of the European Union and also a NATO country. Ukrainian air defense systems were able to detect these missiles in the air, but our soldiers decided not to shoot these missiles above the territory of Romania, because civilians can suffer, it can be dangerous. People in Romania live in peace, they are not trained as Ukrainians are, and we remember the tragedy in Poland, still not knowing what was the background for it, but still. So Ukrainian air defense soldiers, systems, services, whatever is correct to call them, decided not to shoot this missile because it could lead to explosions on the territory of Romania. So they were waiting for the missile to arrive, if it's possible to say so, to the territory of Ukraine, and only then they stopped it by shooting it. But this is a very serious precedent. It happened in Poland, but okay, it was not that obvious. We don't know, maybe that was Ukrainian missile from the air defense systems. But here it was definitely a Russian missile that crossed and flew above the territory of a NATO country. Moreover, it is not only the information from Ukrainian armed forces, but it was also everywhere on Russian publics. So Russians agree that their missile was flying above Romania, a NATO country, and they are saying like, what do you want, Romania? It's okay, Russians do whatever they want. And so Ukrainian armed forces say, yes, there was a missile above Romania, a Russian missile. Russians say, yes, there was our missile above Romania, and Romanian government says, no, there was no missile. I do understand that nobody wants the Third World War, but whether this Third World War will happen or not now totally depends on the Supreme Orc Putin and the level of his craziness. But people like him, such bullies like him, they are covered, and traditionally they are afraid of those who demonstrate strength, who demonstrate their position. Think of Turkey. A Russian fighter jet or something crossed the territory a little bit of Turkey and it was shut down immediately. And Russia did not attack Turkey on the very next day. They respect this attitude. Like this is very macho style. And when they see that someone pretends, okay, nothing happened, just not to provoke, accept crimes, accept intolerable behavior, they grow angrier, they grow more hungry, and this was also the mistake of Ukrainians. We were too tolerant. The world was too tolerant to Crimea annexation, and there are other examples. So I do believe that we need to react when missiles are flying above the territory of a NATO country, Russian missiles. Russia must be punished for that. Let me know, what do you think? What is the best solution in this case? To pretend that nothing happened, or maybe to react? I believe that we have to react. It is just like in family violence, like those people who are ready to accept anything, they never win. And in Ukraine, we are ready to stand against this evil. We don't have any other choice. Thank you so much for your support and understanding. Thank you for watching my videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and follow the Ukrainian way to victory together with me. Thank you for buying me coffees. Thank you for becoming my patrons, and Slava Ukraini!